too. This is my crafting, etc. It's very great on making super recipes. Now you got to have the pamphlet, of course. You can use this Deadeye to find everything. This creeping thyme is very important to give you excessive Deadeye. So see, right now now say it just sets up and you say, well, where's my tent at? See, my tent came up. But you can take your tent up. Let's see if I can't get it to do this. Yeah, anyhow, just hit sleep and it'll tell you to put your tent up. So let's craft your Deadeye and stuff like that. But the one I recommend is kill something like a... what you want to do is kill a big game animal. Alright. The one that I suggest doing is finding big game. See, so once you get big game, I mean, you're going to kill a bear to get that. But if you mix that, see, you can cook this and store this thyme for big game, or for stamina, or for life. So now I think I got some of this in my satchel. I think I got a one already prepared. See, this is one I've already got. So there it is, minty big game. I got a minty that brings your heart level 4 for a day, and this core for a day. So let's just pop that in there and watch that. I got 4 of them. See what that did? That just raised my Deadeye clean through the roof. And that's the thing. You can go to your satchel to eat all your material. What some of them do, yeah. I really don't. And enlarge your satchel too. Now you can do this with pretty much any of the meat and craftings, like gamey bird meat. You can cook it. There's some big game meats. This one's the best one though. It really gives you a boost in this life. Flaky fish. There's none of them. But you got to find the recipes first. See. You got to have ingredients too. Minty beef. I don't have no prime beef, so that tells you why. But this is just a good idea. Like the mutton, you can build up your mutton if you want. Plain game. It'll tell you what you need, and it'll tell you how many you have. Like plain venison. Or you just make it plain, or you can make it minty to help give you a little bit of life, or a little bit of oregano for the thyme. It always helps your Deadeye. It's pretty much like that. And if you get the coffee brewer, which I recommend getting it, that'll help tremendously too. So let's say if we can take down a 10. Okay. Pocket watch. And like I say, the pamphlets, Dynamite Era pamphlets, very important to read them. Make sure you got them. I think I only need one more pamphlet to do anything with it. One more little piece of advice on your talk. You can build all this stuff. If it's lit up, you can build it. Now this special miracle tonic, I still got it locked. Now you can look all this stuff up. You can look it up online, I'm sure. I'm not really bothered by it, but the only last one I really need is shotgun slug explosives. Now that's pretty simple. You're going to use a lot of fatty rifle. Just use rifle, and that'll prime you up for your. And do a lot of split point. I guess shotgun shell is kind of important. So the only one I ain't got really yet is the poison arrow pamphlet, which it takes Oleander sage and plight feathers. Of course, I've already got it unlocked. I gotta look for, like I say, I gotta find plight feathers and sage. You're only allowed 8 anyhow. Dynamite arrows, you can only hold 8 of them, so you need plight feathers. So, but these are pretty easy to make. I'd rather have you can have the pistol. They're easy to build, so all it does mixes the fat with and makes an explosive cartridge. comes in handy when you're shooting multiple targets. But I think the dynamite arrow is the one I really like. And if you got a few minutes, just set and carve you up some ammo. Split point. Split points does a lot more damage on your gun. And one more thing, I'll tell you another little thing that really helps out. Instead of just sitting here, pulling out your guns and cleaning them, I'll give you the best advice. Here's my best advice. You can spend all day cleaning, but you'll run out of gun oil. It's best to have the gunsmith clean them. It's cheaper. And High Honor gives you discounts in the stores and stuff. Now there's a trail here. We can follow that trail. Most of your bear in this game that I found is over in this area right here in the Big Valley. In this general area, neighborhood right here. Bear everywhere in here. More bear than any place in the game. Now, I bet Tall Trees has a lot of bear too, but we're not allowed in there yet. We run into the bad guys too quick, and they kind of a pain in the ass. So the bear, if you want to hunt bear, just spend a lot of time in this area right here. This was in called the Big Valley. This area right here has got tremendous amount of bear. Plus they're right there. I guess I could showcase all my equipment, my knives and stuff. There's like ancient tomahawk. Ancient tomahawk, okay? Now you can you lose it until you pick it back up. You run over it, pick it up. And that ancient tomahawk can be found right here. It's up here close to the Indian Reservation. It's right here. When you get up here to the Indian Reservation, not too far from where I'm at, it's right here on this hump right here. It's sticking in a target. Right there. Okay. And there's knives all through the world. Now, you can't throw them. But there's 4 of them. The one you regular get when you first start the game. Then you get this antler knife, which we found in a body over there in the other part of the map. You'll find them. Just look them up online. They're the Civil War knife. I actually remember where you can find it. You can find it down here in the fort. There's a fort right here. You can't see it because I got a bounty area. But if you go in this fort, in the entrance, turn left, go in the building, go downstairs. It's downstairs. And there's another knife. Okay, there's an antlered bone knife. Let's see. There's an antlered bone knife and a bear. And a dead bear right up here in Big Valley somewhere. Right up in here somewhere. It's up pretty high. I think right here. Above Little Creek, above that stilt shack. Okay? It's up in here. You'll find it's a dead bear laying dead with a trapper dead with a knife sticking in its back of its neck. And he's dead. You can get the knife there. Then in this cave right here, where you go get a bounty from Strawberry, if you go inside there and push the plunger down, it opens up the cave. You go in the cave and you'll find another dead guy with a knife in his back with a note. Okay, now I can't remember, and I think that's the 3 that you find. Tomahawks, there's quite a few axes in the game. These axes can be found everywhere. Now your tomahawks, you build them, of course. You can build these tomahawks. You can get this homing tomahawk. It's improved, which I think flies faster. I think it flies faster. So that's all I think. You pick them up once you run up to them too. Knives, I just wish I could throw knives quicker. Okay, them tomahawks, you get 3 of them. Then the homing tomahawk, I've never thrown one of them yet. So what I think about them, they can be locked on. So that's pretty quick. I like to see it get a little quicker even. Especially using knives. I wish these knives, you could throw them faster. Yeah, see, they're pretty slow, really. And also, you pick them up as soon as you run over them, which is good. Now, gather these plants, the ginseng and everything like that. Can also keep a little ginseng on you, Alaskan, or because if you get snake bit, God forbid you do get snake bit in the game a lot. You'll want to go to your ingredients, and I suggest keep you a little bit of ginseng. Ginseng, and I think there's another ginseng. I think there's an Alaskan ginseng too. I don't know where it is. Sage is very good too for any kind of poison. Like if you get snake bit, you'll thank God you have ginseng, because it'll kill you. I've been snake bit before by a snake. I got hit when I was down in the lower end of the swamps there by a certain snake, and it was a rattlesnake, and I could never find him. They move so quick. I was so glad to have the ginseng, because it said eat some ginseng and you'll live. Actually, it was close down to our camp there. Them ram's heads come in handy too. But the bear is what you want to take out too. I also say this: these Viking axe, the hewing hatchet, all these weapons can be used to kill bear. They'll take out a bear real quick. If he's charging you, just hit Deadeye and slow it down and aim for the middle of his skull and let him have it. Because they will charge you. There's places in the mission that when you get, you'll have bear encounters that just charge you. Now, the tomahawk will usually take him out. Any tomahawk will take him out. Or like Charles tells you, a poison arrow will work too. Now, there's a few bear over here and there around the trapper area. I've seen a few bear, but you know, there's a lot of wolves in this area more than anything, I think, as far as predators. See, that tomahawk dropped that thing deadly. Now you'll get mutton for this. See me pick up the axe. Now you'll get mutton for this. See, you get the rusted hunter's hatchet. I recommend just get out and hunt, have fun with the game. Some of the most ginseng I've found, I'll be honest with you, some of the most ginseng I've found is right over here around this stupid fort. Oh, this whole area in Cumberland is loaded with ginseng. Yeah, big time. And as you can see on my map, I've got there's animals on my map. It shows you what I've been seeing a lot in my map. Now, everybody's map's going to be different, interestingly. So, see, I've been seeing a lot of bear right in here. There's one of them axes is right here, by the way. All the axes are in wood. There's one here. Right here. See that chimney? Just outside the chimney, there's one. An axe. And there's an axe, I know, over here by Moonstone Pond, right by a cabin in a log, right there. The rest of them I couldn't tell you. You'll just look it up on YouTube. You'll find it. Up here in Ensburg, right here by this building, I believe, right here. One of these buildings right here. Here, sticking in the logs and that hatchet. Double-bitted hatch. And the rest of them, you can look them up online. They're pretty easy to find. There's guys that's got them all one place. Don't be afraid to hit your Deadeye every now and then. And the only bad thing about the axe, friends, is that it will definitely make sure you got all your hatchets still. The one thing that axe does, it ruins the hide. You know, so when you see that flowering effect, like that pollen effect, you know you're getting close. close to some of this. Violet Snowdrop. Of course, I don't need it. Wouldn't you know it? So see that place right down there? What's that tell you? That's probably a place for bad guys. So I'm going to try to sneak down in there. Tell my horse to stay. I don't want him to get hurt, so just tell him to stay. We'll go down there and see if I can't kill these guys with this knife, because I know it's a whole... Usually when there's a lot of horses like that, so I better get me some life in me. I'm about had it. Usually what happens, a couple rides up on you. All the gun oils that I can. If any of their girlfriends come, I'll be glad to treat them to some tomahawks. Like to see that gun oil. That way I can just go ahead and use mine. I'll clean up my weapons. No more bad guys. I was surprised I didn't get that. That's kind of hard to do, throw them darn throwing knives. Well, my horseman, the only thing I got to do this. I got to go from Van Horn to Blackwater. It's going to be a while before I get to that one. Master Hunter, I got to skin 2 more bear. Then something with an arrow. You can tell it's something about a bow. And that's something with the throwing knives, I bet you. Skinning or throwing something. Something about from fish. Must be previous challenge to unlock knife, throwing knives or something at them. Okay, sharpshooter. I gotta, like I say, so see I should have killed them all with freaking knives. A poison arrow craft. I just need to find a poison arrow. I'll look it up later and find it. Something about fishing too. Challenge. So that's kind of cool. Survivalist challenges. Weapons expert. I guess they want kill 3 emus in 10 seconds using only throwing knives. So, and there's something with a tomahawk on a bird, it looks to me like. That looks like a shotgun with something. Throwing some kind of throwing knife challenge. Dynamite challenge, tomahawk challenge, pistol challenge. You can pretty much see what it is. Archery, something about archery challenge. And something with a knife on a bear, it looks like. So that's the one I was trying to get right there. But if I have to, next time I'll just use the tomahawk on them guys, and that would probably work even better, because I love the tomahawks. No doubt about it. They're more deadly. But like I say, this is just an odds and end thing on crafting and stuff. I did get the dynamite arrow earlier, as you've seen. It's right up here above the fort, right here in the Indian reservation, just under this little bridge here when you come into the Weapons Forbidden, the Indian reservation, right up there. And I'd like to just say, most of the ginseng and herbs is right here around the fort that I've ever found. There's some up here in the big valley too, right here along the stream. Let's see, right in this area here, there's some ginseng. There's some ginseng over in here. There's ginseng in the open area too, which is unusual for ginseng. That's where I found it. Mostly up in these mountains is where you find all the good stuff. The sang, as most guys call it. If you need flight feathers, I'll be honest with you. If you need flight feathers and fat to make explosive arrows, I found right here down at Emerald Ranch, there's this duck place here. A lot of turkey and birds. You can come up on a bunch of turkeys and lock in Deadeye and kill 15 ducks. Now that you got the explosive arrow, you can shoot one herd of ducks and wipe the whole bunch out. So that's kind of cool. With the explosive arrow now, it gives you a lot more, you know, bang for your buck. Also, the small animals give you... Now, see, them turkeys are handy too. So, see, here's a whole herd of turkeys I just took out. Seen some prairie chickens in here too, which is kind of like a grouse, so... That's kind of cool. I hear the train a-coming. I've never seen no bears up in here by the fort. See how you got them flight feathers? Them flight feathers are essential in the game for crafting your arrows. And of course you got these stupid crows now. Get off my meat. That's the way to find it if you need to find any of your animals. I will say something, this stuff rots quick. Do they rot already? Maybe. For some reason it wouldn't let me pick it up. I don't know why. Who knows? They said this game's bound to have a bunch of glitches. Huh. It's weird. I like to look around and find the plants and stuff. Some of the plants I found, they're just scattered around. I like to move around too. Calling my horse. There's an animal. Clean up there. Oh, that's one of them birds I shot, ain't it? There is one little thing. Oh, yeah, it's a deer. I didn't even know that I killed a deer. If you flash in and out with Deadeye too, that kind of comes in handy. Hey, and getting out there and hunting, it's the best way to get some money. Get some raw materials, hide, feed your camp. You want to keep your camp fed, keep them happy. I know it's hard to keep a lot of people in a camp happy, but try the best by feeding them. They're starved to death, rear ends, you know. Just punch that dead eye every now and then to look for stuff. That's all I do is just explore around a lot. I mean, you can find a lot of stuff. Comes in handy. As you know, I probably picked the ginseng earlier, but usually you find up here Alaskan ginseng and American ginseng, which is, that looks like ginseng right there. Yep, it is. It's American ginseng, see? I'm not going to pick it though. I've already picked enough of it. I've got 10 of them. I'm looking for the Alaskan ginseng though. So it's right here. So this looks, if your horse starts acting nervous, my little advice here, be careful. I didn't take it as a hint, but that, my horse, oh, wintergreenberry. My horse that's good for baits and probably making compounds for the animals. I will say this, there's a guy that calls wolves in this game. Actually, he lives, I'll show you the location to go to find this character. If you're ever over above north of Annisburg, there's a guy here that'll holler for wolves, all in this general area right here. And when you run into him, he'll go, ow, ow, he'll call wolves in to attack you. He's a naked wolf man. And that's all I can say. You can find him, catch him, rope him. Go ahead and camp down here and see what happens to you. You camp down here, he'll do something to you. I'm not going to tell you what, but just do it. I actually killed him. He annoyed me. Every time I come down here, he was messing up my cougar hunts. So I killed him. I shot him. I have a picture of him. He's a naked, hairy guy. Is all. So, just a hint. I kind of spoiled it, I know. Damn it. Spoiled that mess, didn't I? Now, I haven't ever been in the, I think around chapter 5 or 6 you get to go in the camp fort. You can go into the fort and look around, but see, it's lit up with a eerie redness, so if you get in that redness, they'll start shooting at you with cannons and stuff. I think that's going to be a fun place to sneak in when we're online. Everybody's going to be, gang posses are going to try to take out that camp and hold it. Because I guess there's cannons and everything in there. Well, let's just take a good look and see. I've heard there's cannons in it. I don't know if there is or not. Like the other fort down there. I see a guy up on top. Ain't that many guards, really. Sneak off to the side and pop him with a poison arrow. But you know, if there's cannons and stuff in there, it's going to be a fun place to play online. Get in there with your group and hold the fort. And whoever holds the fort the longest is the king. You know that's going to happen a lot in multiplayer, online. Friends are going to get together and hold that fort. There's going to be some severe long-range sniping. A lot of these guns ain't that long a range, though. To be honest with you, some of these guns ain't that, you know, the rolling block, probably. You know, if you use explosive rifle, you can shoot a long way. So, you know, I could probably take that guy out from over here. Yeah, it'd definitely be hard to shoot people way out here. Yeah, nothing happened really. I don't want to stay here too long. Get in trouble. Story of my life. Everything shows up in your physical map when you hit this. Tap L3. Your dead eye will illuminate the area up for plant life and animals. Like there's something right there. It's an animal. You can see I took the improved air and killed that animal pretty easily. Big old Rocky Mountain bull elk. If it's a prestige, I'll replace the one on that one I got. So let's see what we got for that. Poor elk hide. Ah, ain't that a shame? So I just drop it. Heck, I've already got one of them. So can't carry more than one. I'm sure you all know what that was. Howling. So here's some plant life right here. Let's check this all out. Good bit of it growing right here. What it is. Oh, ginseng. I told you. A little bit of ginseng right here. Here's some oregano. So there's some stuff here that you can get. I hear. Oh crap! Speak of the devil. Wow. Here's another one coming. Come on. Come on, scumbag. See, the horse runs away, which is good. Come on. So that was his death knell. Just as I said, be careful. The horse ran off, and I wasn't paying attention. And see what happens? The horse will alert you usually if there's danger. But he'll usually run off. And my horse is pretty well beefed up. He's guarded all the way, but he's just a racehorse. I mean, his name's Silver for a reason. He's white. I mean, I like to keep all the hides because I don't like to waste anything. So there is wolves. You will have wolf encounter. I ran in as high as a number 7 of them. I should have used tomahawks on them. It said enemies. It didn't say what. I could have used tomahawks on them. That's a good one. So there's big game meat. So now I can show you how to craft some big game meat. Alright. I didn't know wolf was really classified as big game. I thought it was moose, and I bet moose. There's moose in the game. Now, if you want to find moose, they're up here to the right, far right. Right up here is where the moose are. I found a few moose, and there's a special fish there. That moose, there's a couple moose usually right in here. Then, of course, there's a fish there. Here's the meteorite house. Meteorite came down through and killed everybody. And there's a meteorite that struck right here and tore everything all to heck. Right above where the guy is a wolf, man. So, wait a second, girl. Must be a female wolf. Yeah, I've had as high as 40, 50, 60 hides on my horse before. Thousands of dollars. I've just grinding and grinding. I kind of quit. I want to quit in the middle of chapter 3, and I've just been hunting, looking for recipes, exploring, finding things. There's a guy I walked by, and he now that's kind of eerie over there. Someone's got a camp over here. That kind of, I can craft some stuff over there if he's not. Maybe tomahawks. May call for tomahawks if they're bad guys. I only see one horse. My horse keeps following me. Oh, it's the moonshiner.
Got another recipe here. Been thinking about it a lot. This is the one they'll remember us for. I knew we'd get there in the end. Yes, sir. A few more herbs would really balance the flavors. You bring us some, we'll make it worth your while. Okay? Sure, why not? You know the plant ginseng? It's got big leaves with red berries on it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah? I have some with me. Go on, lazy bones. Toss the plants into the batch so we can test it out.
So you add a couple plants of ginseng. What? Now I can go back up there and get me some more. There you go. 2 ginseng. He'll wait a minute. He'll try and he'll go, whoop-hoo. Don't steal nothing off from him.
Okay.
I've helped these.
Guess this is what we've been waiting for.
This will do the ticket. I ran into 2 guys yesterday trying to hack a safe, and they blew themselves up. So I went over and got the money. I bet that's some good stuff.
I feel like it could find an ox after drinking.
I knew that would help it.
All right. I like the sound of that. Let's take a moment and then get ready on another batch. Why don't you grab some shine from that chest, our way of thanks? Appreciate it. All right. Next time. Goodbye.
So they're pretty cool characters. I mean, they don't ever cause any grief, but I thought they might have been enemies. Which is something you run into in this game. Now remember where the heck I came from. Big bull elk. Alright. I'm pretty sure that stuff was up on top of the hill here somewhere. Now you can find ginseng usually. It's usually marked on your map. Let's see if it ain't. What the hell? A stump? Really? Dumb horse can't jump over a stupid stump. That's a poor. I'll just throw that off, because hell, it ain't going to do no good. So let's go up here and see if we can't craft some of that meaty stuff for you. Big game. Yeah, and see, I can make this, which brings up your life. Yeah, I got plenty of life, so let's make a couple of these. I guess I can't make it because sometimes you can't make it. So sometimes you just got to go like this. Oh, hideout. dropped that elk right in his track, didn't it? Yeah, it's pretty fascinating when you get used to shooting them better arrows. This might be a little better hide. Now you can look at them with binoculars too and tell which ones are the more appropriate. Try to keep your horse by you at all times too, I will tell you that. He'll warn you. And there's a camp. There is a camp over here. Shoot. It's a hideout. It's a poor elk hide. These look like bad guys here. Major hideout. Hey, I know where this one is. We can just do Indian warfare. I took him out with tomahawks, man. Alright. So should we take these guys out with tomahawks too, since we're into tomahawk mode? Yeah, hell with it. Oh shit! I lost all my tomahawks. Oh well, it was fun. It was worth it. It was pretty cool, really. I liked it. I like doing some challenging stuff. And I don't like to take a bunch of light things before I go in there. I should have, though. It probably would have meant the difference of life and death. So where is that? It's right over here is where it is. The tobacco. That Indian tobacco comes in handy too. to making stuff. So keep filled up on everything that you can. I just thought I'd play a little bit, and that's what I like doing, just having fun. Looking for some sang too, ginseng. I thought there'd be a little sang right there where that little thing is. So for some reason there's that little apparatus on there. So we'll see. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I never thought I'd see a deer charge you. That is so lifelike. They will charge you too in the fall. What to do? Start it all over? Maybe I can do the poise throwing knife. Gotta get my life back up. Or I go taking these sumbitches on again. Damn, I walked right in the middle of a hellfire, didn't I? Not worried about guns or anything. So let's just see if we got our close to our challenge with the tomahawk. I don't think that's it. Oh yeah, that helped out a lot. Any knives or anything, you get to keep them, no doubt about it. Get my core up. Brandy ought to be the best thing to drink. Here, okay, here we go. Night. Right in the face. Sorry about your luck, Mr. O'Driscoll. These are three of them in a cabin. One of them shooting at me in there. Ah, that's funny. Took him to court. Ah, get me some shotguns, yeah. Well, now here's another good idea. When you're in a cabin, just if you need to fill up some of your life or whatever, you can go ahead and eat some of the stuff that you got. Like assorted biscuits will fill up your life. Then you can take them. And if you got Kentucky bourbon, like okay, just throws it down. Yeah, just throw it down now with it. Don't eat it. Remember, this is the place where you come in and find a shotgun. So see, I've already pretty well looted this place out. Let's see. Old O'Driscoll and his piece of junk rifle. So see, here's something in the floor tore out. See, this is where you get the double barrel. I like them old bear traps. I'll take the hat, O'Driscoll. Thank you kindly. This is where you get the... I wish you could get the traps and set leg hold traps for a bear. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be so cool if they'd let you take traps and put them for bear and bait the grizzly bear in. That'd be awesome. So that's this whole camp more or less. Wiped it out in no time. Now this is Cumberland up here. This is getting closer to Valentine civilization. This one I think happens in mission, I'll tell you, it's in the progress of mission 2. I'm sorry, in the story of mission 2 when you can first come in here. I think I was in the right place. Yeah, so if you go into story mission 2, I think this is the mission that you can, let's see. Yeah, paying a social call. That's the one. That's the mission where you come here and take out with Karen in here, take him out. Now I haven't replayed any of the missions, but I'm going to. I hate that I lost all my tomahawks. So there goes a turkey. What do? Let's shoot him with a bow. Whapped him. So feathers are very important. Like I say, keep your animal close to you. Your animal will warn you when there's bears and stuff. And you can buy your equipment. You can buy all your heavy-duty equipment. So there's something right there. Oh, that's that wild carrot. I know what that is. It's good for your horse too, to make super herbs for the horse. But you can eat them too. You can look now. This sage can be used for stuff too. Hummingbird sage. It's always got the purple flower on top. So let's head over in this neighborhood. See if there's any sang. Raccoon. Notice all my hides disappeared on my back of my horse. That's a major glitch in the game. That's why it allows that. Just saying that usually when you die, you lose all your animals' hides. They got a few issues with the game. Of course, I got plenty of money. I'm not worried now. That's how it's done. There's the ginseng. See it there? That's it, right to my right. See the red pod? It looks pretty close. It's pretty close to what ginseng looks like. Now when you pull the plants, they do regrow. It takes them a little while, but they do grow. So it's the American ginseng, as you can see. Come on, dumb horse. Damn that horse. Walked away from me. Sometimes they aggravate me. I want to shoot them because they act stupid. But this is Silver. I mean, he's all the way up. Man, it ain't like he's carrying a heavy damn load. So we'll go right down into Valentine here. Then we'll head over to Big Valley. So I hope you enjoyed this little miniature stream on crafting and stuff. Like I say, the one thing I think you should do is spend a little time with the game and don't be in a big hurry to complete it. But first thing you want to do is learn to set up your tent. And okay, now I get to show you how to set up the tent. It's pretty simple, really. Say, well, hey, where's my tent? Tap sleep, and you can set up the tent just like that. That's how you set up your tent. Kind of makes a camp. There's a camp right beyond me too. You see the fire? We're both smoking. And then you can go right to crafting. And usually what I like to do is when I'm someplace, I brew me some coffee. I always brew me some coffee for in the morning when I get up. Tap back. Then now I'll show you how to make this game. So let's go ahead and cook some of this. Oregano. Now this will do my stamina. So let it cook. And you can stow it away for a later day. Go back. So see, there's that one. And you can make the Deadeye one. I think I got it. You can let it slow cook, or you can push down on the X and make it cook. It's up to you. Either way. See that you can stow that away and just pull right out of your satchel when you're done. See, or you can make a life one. Minty big game. That can come in handy, you know. That can bring your life. The thing is too, it brings up your life core. Okay, cook another one. You got plenty of big game. That's what this is about anyhow, crafting, etc. Just stow that bad boy away, because I'm looking pretty good as far as that goes. And you might want to even consider making, I got one more, so I might as well make the Deadeye one. The thing about it, see, it brings up your core. Now, you don't get too... I'm going to make it plain. Cook it. Plain mutton. That's from that ram I just cooked. It's important to eat in the game. You get too small, it affects you. So you want to eat a little bit of food while you're out in the wild. I mean, you hunted for it. I mean, you might as well go ahead and enjoy it. Nothing like sheep, mountain goat. So that'll do me. Then if you want to sleep until morning, 18 hours. That'll give you a good break. That'll give you a good rest. We're getting close to town anyhow. Then what I like to do is drink a cup of coffee, take my tent down, head into town, and I can buy pretty much anything I want. I got a couple $1,000s on me, so just leave the tent, come outside. It's a beautiful morning, bright sky. Sit here and I like to drink my couple cups of coffee. That's kind of like in real life too. If I was out and about hunting, I'd have me a coffee maker like that, and I'd be enjoying the outdoors, bow hunting and stuff. Nice little open tent. The campfire, I'd keep you nice and toasty. That heat would go in that tent and kind of block, so you wouldn't have to worry about too cold of nights. So, all part of life. Be a simpler life, that's for sure. Enjoy it, nature. If you got a couple friends too, that's even better. To enjoy life like that, get out there and camp like that. Make your little tent, build your little rock, take your little thing where you can cook food and camp. And so this is a cool little camping spot right here. So let's see where we're at. Sometimes a camping spot moves you too, so, and it did. It did move us from where I was. I kind of like to tap out once in a while, see if there's any plant life or anything growing. So I like to collect all the herbs. But anyhow, we're going to get off here. We've been on here for an hour. I hope that helps you in anything that you do. Hey, hang in there and keep on playing. Have fun with the game. I could have already conquered it a long time ago if I wanted to and got me the completed game, but I'm just kind of enjoying the game. Check out your cabins. Of course, that's the cabin where we just fought them Driscolls. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that helps you out in some way. Leave a like and subscribe. More to come. Take care. Peace out.